So when I asked Mother, two things I asked her. I told her that I didn't know how to combine words of the great poets with music. Mother immediately said, "No, no, you must go far above words and bring down the pure music." The second time I asked her something, I said, because they changed her organ. They gave her an electronic organ, and we had that pedal organ that was so beautiful. And I said, "Should we use the organ?" Mother said, "With the voice alone is best." So just the voices Mother wanted. Because she told me that, she said that of all music and instruments, the human voice is the best of all.
And the chord, when you do it in the chord, it is really, really
Yes.
soothing and very loud soothing.
Yes, yes.
It really connects you.
And you know, many times we've had 150 people. You've been in some of those. It's incredible how the music comes down. It's purely by the grace, of course. But each one contributes from the heart what one can do. Now, there's one thing I'll share with you, and I'll have to repeat it every week. So many people have asked me to teach them voice, and I've always refused. And now I cannot refuse anymore. So I'm going to give classes in singing, in voice training. So we'll see how it goes. People can tell me if they want to try, and if they don't like it, that's all right too. But I'm surprised that so many people have come. Can you sit here for us so the sound will be better? And it's just about 5:30 now. We'll wait a few more minutes. And maybe I can talk to you a little bit about Om itself. Because Divine Mother has said that Om is the voice of the Lord. Extraordinary. Please come down. She even drew the Om, and I have that paper, and she said, "This is the handwriting of the Lord." So it's amazing how much the Om meant, and how Mother communicated that when she was at a talk, and this man just said Om, and she had this tremendous experience, just hearing the word. So Om choir has to be taken very seriously. We have to go so deeply within ourselves and aspire for the descent of the new music. And I tell you, I have listened recently to recordings from 15 years ago, and the music came down so powerfully through Om. So we can do that with a few people, we can do it with many people. The amount of people never matters. It's the aspiration that matters, the devotion that matters, and the will to purify ourselves so that this Om, which is and was the creator of all the worlds, can come down. So we'll begin. We always begin with a hum because when we hum, there's no possibility of harming the voice. Okay, I'm hearing one voice who's singing, and we have to have Okay, can you three sing Om for me? Om. Om. Not hearing you. Oh, oh. Now, one thing we do is we work extensively on the body consciousness. So it can become aware of what it has to do. How many of you are musicians? 2. How many of you are singers? None. Right, understand. But you've become a singer through the Om choir, I think. So, what is the first thing that we have to do for the body? We have to teach it how to support the air column that's coming up after we've taken a breath. And that air column is taken only through the nose. So let's take a breath and see what happens. Well, the first thing that should happen is that the diaphragmatic muscle, which is right here, has to expand. So I want to see each of you expanding the diaphragm. I'll try with you first. Now, yeah, come down. Now, put your hands around my waist, and you will feel slow or fast. Generally, we take it fast. Now, you see these 3 ribs also come out with the diaphragm. Now, you try to crush that with all your strength.
Stuff.
Yeah. No one can do it. No one can do it with anyone. Even a small child, if they breathe properly, it's like a cask or a balloon that's impossible to crash. That's the key to singing. You have to keep it out, and most of us just let it cave in. I know you very well, but I wanted to try you also. Okay, first of all, so you know it. Let me feel. Okay, the only thing is we don't lift the shoulders and we don't lift the chest.
Okay.
Quick sniff. That's too long. Quick sniff. Yes, very good. And I can't crush your ribs. Good. So the first thing is the breathing through the nostrils, which really expands the diaphragm. It's not the belly, it's really a muscle. And that diaphragm has to stay open, expanded through all that we sing. And when we're running out of breath, it can help us continue the breath by pulling in. So, let me see. You lifted your shoulders a little. No, don't lift your shoulders at all. Just breathe in quickly. Now you're lifting your... Try to keep them down. Okay, breathe. It's good, but this is what's happening.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah, so you have to practice at home, And now, let me feel again if you're expand. Yes, it's expanding, but the problem you'll have to work on is the lifting up, because that's tension. We don't want any tension at all. Okay.
Thank you.
And it's very fast, huh? We don't have time to take a long breath. So we have to do it very quickly. Just, yes. Now, don't let it cave in. Out, breathe. Okay, breathe. No, quick sniff. When you see it's going in immediately, don't let me push it in. Breathe. All right. Now you crush my ribs, okay? With all your strength. Anytime.
Strong.
No, we're all strong. It's just. Yes, now you got it. Very good. Okay, good. Now, what we have to understand is that we are filling the lower part of the lungs also, not just the upper part, which is what we do every day. We talk from here. But the moment we use the diaphragm, the voice changes completely, and there's no more effort. But it's because of the diaphragm. So we have an exercise, and we'll do that in a little bit. So first you'll feel how I take the breath. Now try to crush my ribs. Anytime. Good. Breathe. Yeah, excellent. Quick sniff and hold it out. Don't let me crush it. Don't let me crush it. Good. Very good. So, we will begin. How do we begin? Probably best with a small prayer within each of us, because I'm absolutely amazed that we have 11 people here tonight when it's just the first resuming of the Om Choir after some months. So I want to tell you that the Mother is here now with us. You can doubt it, you can disbelieve it, but she's here. And she is here to help each soul who has joined tonight. So we're going to begin with interval relationships. So what is one note's relationship to another? Well, in music we have do, re, mi, sa, re, ga, all those things to identify those notes. But they are melodic, and we want harmonic. So let us all sing Om. Who's the basso profundo? Who's the low voice? It's wonderful. Wonderful to have that, because it adds one octave. Now we're going to go up a fifth, and you can do it on your fingers. get everyone there. Let's see if you can all get the note. Okay, I'm still hearing the tonic. Someone is singing, Om. I don't usually call out people because by the end of the Om choir, we're all pretty good. And there are very few people who are what we would call tone deaf, that they cannot hear the tone or reproduce it. Now, that's very important. So, now, we have 5 people here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 people here. Your note will be Om, Om, Om. No, no. Om, Om. The third, Om. You're supposed to be Om. That's all. Om. Try it. Concentrate. Om. Now you're on the third, which is nice because we're going to do the third next. So we went from Om, and you sang Om, and they sang Om. No, that's a second, major second. It's okay, we'll work on it. Now, let's do 3 notes, okay? So we'll do 4. Om. Oh, little stronger. Om. Om. I'm not hearing the high note. Oh. That's okay. You can have wrong notes. They're acceptable also. Oh. Okay. So when we get, yeah. Huh? We started humming. Yeah, we've done the humming already. So, the 4 of you are out of tune. So let's try it this way. You sing Om, Om. Who's singing Om? Om, Om. Yes. No. Okay, let me hear each of you. I'm infinitely patient. So, never get upset.
You can start with humming, like then.
We hummed already before you were here.
Before I was here, nobody was here.
Okay, you want to hum? We'll hum. No, you sing. No. You're too low, much too low, way down.
Go high.
You're singing lower. Try to get it in your ear and then reproduce it. All of you are having the same problem. Can you sit down here with us? We can work on it a little more. This is the easiest one. We all had it right before. And now your mind is getting involved and it's messing up everything. You have to go from a different place in your consciousness. And that is the problem. Om. He's got it right. Yes, you got it from him. Right. Stronger. Yes. You can go high if you want an octave higher. Yes, of course. You see, you're a high voice, naturally. So when it gets down there, you go up an octave. Perfect. But on a hum. More strength, more strength. Yes, good, good. No, a little higher. You're on their note. Okay, here's where you are now. Yes, you got it. See? Very nice. It's so soft. Only she has it. Can you listen to her carefully? Now you're singing their note. And she was doing that before. Can you do it on your fingers? No, you have to start from here. Oh, now you're quite low. You have a deep voice, beautiful voice. So you're singing here. And you want to be. Very good. Can you go one more? She did all 5 notes perfectly, perfectly.
Yes.
So,
You have to be on the high note.
Very good. Listen to her, okay? Can you hear that it's not right? Can you? You cannot hear that, huh? So that means that you have to listen to a lot of music. Do you have a piano or a keyboard at home?
I have for myself.
Huh?
Plays piano.
Ah, very good. So what we have to do here is play these notes again and again and again, 100 times till she has the note. And then take another note. And that's the way you will progress very quickly. Keyboard is so helpful because it's an instrument that is not variable like strings. Strings could vary, but not the keyboard. Is always. Okay? Good. Now, what I'd like to do is ask you all to go within, and it's almost 6 o'clock already. It's amazing how quickly it goes, and I've said so little to you. What we're going to do is invoke the presence. Now, it does not matter what note you sing, but if you can, Try to merge your consciousness with the person on either side of you. I will give one note and we will begin. Remember now, there are no wrong notes. Absolutely no wrong notes. Secondly, remember the breathing so you can sustain the note for a longer time. And thirdly, open. The new music is very close. The subtle physical, Mother and Sri Aurobindo tell us, is just above the physical. We can all be there. Now we have many, many notes in this body of ours. And the presence would like to utilize all of those notes. So allow it. Any note you wish, any note. And you will see that the harmony will come automatically. We don't have to try to make harmony. That's done from up there, and it just comes through us. So take a note, and why don't you give us a note, and we'll begin. Om. Now usually, and when we have more people coming, I ask someone to quote a few lines from Sri Aurobindo's Savitri, because it lifts the consciousness higher and higher. So tonight we won't do that, but I'll ask you all to come down, and we will stand in a close circle, because then we will come much closer in unity. So, can someone give me a note? Anyone? Now, for the third Om, I would like you, since you have a high voice, to allow it to be expressed. I didn't hear it. Although it was very beautiful, you can add so much more wealth to the beauty. Huh? So, Om. Surprised you.